Going out for a run is a great thing to do, but there are some things that you should not do before you lace up and get going. So stay with me and I'll walk you through the do's and don'ts so you can get the most out of your run. Ever run on an acute ache or pain when you know you shouldn't have? Yep, most of us have definitely been there. But it almost certainly does you no favours. Instead, those niggles are more likely to develop into more serious injuries that could even cause you lasting damage. So instead of powering on and running through that niggle, take time to rest and let your body recover. Having time off running now could save you from taking out even more time off running in the future. Likewise, if you're feeling really ill, then don't go for a run, even if you plan on making it an easy one. Take all the time out that you need to recover and let your body come back to full health before going out for another run. In short, listen to your body and don't go out for a run if it don't feel right to do so. Wearing the wrong kit can have a massive negative impact on your runs, so make sure you factor in clothing choice in your pre-run routine. Non-sports clothing like cotton t-shirts will make you feel restricted and uncomfortable on a run, so get hold of some decent running kit that you can afford. This includes clothing made from lightweight, sweat-wicking fabrics that help you keep dry and regulate your body temperature, and which enable you to move freely while running. Running shoes and even running socks can be a massive game changer when it comes to running efficiently and blister-free, so any investment made here will be worth it. If you want more top footwear advice, then check out this video here where we run you through our top 2023 running shoe selection. What you eat can have quite an impact on your running performance and experience, so be careful with what foods you choose to eat. Avoid eating foods that are high in fat, protein and fibre too close to your run, as they take longer for the body to digest and sit in your system for longer than you'd like, causing pretty bad discomfort and issues while you run. Avoid spicy foods pre-run too, as they can cause stomach issues and even heartburn. Instead, eat simple digestible carbs before your run, something like oats, fruit, white bread or pasta, and leave at least 2 hours between eating and running. Eating the wrong food is one thing, but not eating at all, that will have a massive impact on your running. A fasted run means one where you haven't eaten anything at all for a long period beforehand. Some people run fasted deliberately or for religious reasons, such as during Ramadan. But if you can eat something beforehand, then make sure you do, even if it's a small snack like a piece of fruit. This is particularly important if you want to run further or for higher intensities, or if you're a female runner, as the female physiology can affect the way that nutrients are used. Sleep is a vital part of our recovery as runners, so don't skimp on it. When we sleep, our bodies release a chemical into the bloodstream called human growth hormone, or HGH. HGH helps repair cellular muscle damage that is brought about when we exercise, so getting the recommended 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep a night means HGH can get to work to restore your body in time for your next run. Too little sleep means reduced levels of HGH, lengthening the time it takes to recover between training sessions. This means that you could push on with damaged cells, which could build up and eventually lead to illness or injury. Whether it's tea, coffee, energy drinks or gels, caffeine can perk us up. But if you do want to run well, then avoid having too much. Much evidence suggests that caffeine can boost running performance, with 3 to 6 milligrams of caffeine per kilogram of body mass being enough to keep our bodies and minds alert. Take on too much caffeine though and you might start to experience some nasty side effects. These include an elevated heart rate, headaches and dizziness, high levels of anxiety and stomach cramps, which could result in a more desperate need for you to go to the loo. Not ideal. If you want a good run, don't forget to check the weather conditions before you go. If it's cold, wear lightweight layers that you can gradually take off and carry with you as you warm up, with gloves and a hat or warm layers for your neck. Or if it's hot and sunny, a loose layer with sunglasses and a cap or visor would be a good choice. Wear too much or too little for the conditions and your run could be uncomfortable. If the weather conditions are too extreme, like a heat wave, or if it's snowy or icy, it will probably be more sensible for you to train indoors on a treadmill or take a rest day. It's always better to be safe than sorry. We humans are creatures of habit, so it's always tempting to run the same route at the same pace every single time. But to improve, it's worth mixing up the distance you run and the pace you run at. Otherwise, you'll likely hit a training plateau and perhaps even get bored. Combine lots of lower intensity running, which builds aerobic endurance, with some higher intensity running like intervals, which helps to improve your speed, strength and stamina. If you need help adding a bit of variety to your training, apps such as Runner can build easy to follow training plans that can be personal to you and your running goals. A GPS watch is basically your best friend when it comes to running. These watches track your running distance, time and pace, as well as a host of other insights into your overall health and fitness. Seeing data like your average heart rate, training readiness score and running metrics like your cadence and stride length can really help you to monitor your running progress and identify areas for improvement. So wearing a GPS watch is definitely worth it. There are lots of GPS watches on the market to suit any budget, but if you want to know what Garmin watch is best for you, then check out this video right here. No matter how much you love running, it can be hard to stay motivated all the time, but don't let it get you down. Every now and then we can doubt our ability to keep going, get faster and hit our running goals. And once I'm in that negative mindset, it can be hard to get back out. This could affect your enjoyment of the sport and overall running performance. Something you can practice to overcome this is visualization, a sports psychology technique where you use mental images to overcome obstacles and tough situations. This could be achieving a new PB or getting over that tough interval session. By building this mental toughness, you'll be more positive about running and more motivated to keep it up. By knowing what not to do before a run, you can build great habits that will do you plenty of favors in the short and long term. And if you want to know how to build a great week of running, then check out this video right here.